everybody. So we did learn how butterflies eat, and they use their proboscis, their long tongue. So I thought it would be kind of fun if we were to make a butterfly feeder. I am using a disposable plastic plate. It's a little sturdier than a paper plate. You need some kind of hole puncher. You need scissors. You need yarn. Some pieces of sponges. I have some beads here, and I have a dish of cut up fruit and flowers. I also have a cup of sugar that was dissolved in a cup of boiling water, so you guys are definitely going to need parents' help with this. Our first step is we're going to get our string onto our plate. So I'm going to use one of my beads to help me. Now butterflies really like red and yellow and orange, so that is why I'm using a red plate with an orange sponges. Let me just cut the tip off of that. It'll be easier to string my beads. I'm gonna put a bead on the bottom. We're gonna fasten our yarn into one of the holes that we punched in our plate. I punched 4 holes in the plate. You could use any kind of hole puncher or the end of the scissors. You're probably gonna need a grown-up's help for that point. And I know in Miss Michaela's art video last week, she had you practicing tying knots, so you should be really good at it. I started with a blue bead on the bottom, and I have a whole plate of beads, and I believe Mrs. Cordes is gonna give you some beads for next week. You could do some fun things. You could count things out. You can make a pattern with your beads, or you could just put beads on any old way you can. I did make what's called a tape needle, so I wrapped a little piece of tape over the end of my yarn so it's easier for me to thread my beads on. So I think I'm going to do a pattern. I started with a blue, but then I'm going to do a pattern red, yellow, orange, all the way up until I'm done beading. So red, yellow, orange, red, yellow, orange. So we're gonna I'm gonna finish this up, and I'm gonna continue the other 3 sides, and then I'll tell you the next step. You could go as little or as far up the string as you want. You're just gonna want to leave some room on top to tie it outside to a branch of a tree or something. So now that we have beads on all 4 of our strings, we're gonna assemble the parts of our feeder. I have some pieces of sponges. It looked like this. I tried to cut them into flower shapes. I even made a heart. And we're gonna put them on our plate. And then we are gonna pour our sugar water. Remember, it's 1 cup sugar to 1 cup water. We're making a solution. And then we're gonna mix it together until all the sugar is dissolved. Make sure your water is really, really hot. And then I'm gonna add some other things butterflies like. I'm gonna tuck some flowers in. They really like the colors. I didn't have a lot, but they really like red and yellow and orange. So if you have red and yellow and orange flowers, they like flowers that are tubular like this because they have that nice long tongue to get in there. I'm sticking them down so they're in some of the liquid, so hopefully they stay live just a little bit longer. And I also have some pieces of fruit. I have some orange and some peach and some bananas. And we're gonna hang it in the tree and we're gonna see if our butterflies like it.